Everybody, and welcome to ESO Daily. I am your host, Mysticraven. And as you guys can see, I am not on Elder Scrolls because currently 1.30 is being worked on. And so I am in a game I played on PC, but I'm on my PS4. And because I have a PS4 too, even though they should share the same servers now, is DCUO. And today I have with me the Duck. Duck, say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, guys. So Gina was really nice. She go ahead and give us some patch notes. I'm going to go ahead and go over this review for the players who haven't got to go to the website and check it out. So just bear with me. I'm kind of floating around here reading this from my phone. Okay, so the Elder Scrolls Online version 1.30 is an incremental patch that includes a temporary fix for the long loading screens that many of you have experienced since Clockwork City DLC game patch was released. In Update 16, we added a new system that refined the character texture loading pipeline as part of our ongoing efforts to increase performance and frame rate in high-intensity situations, such as Cyrodiil and densely populated cities. Unfortunately, this new pipeline was causing some character textures to get lost, which was causing the load screen to never drop because there were still textures that needed to be loaded. While we continue to work on fixing this issue fully, this patch includes two changes. First, we're reverting to the old pipeline, which doesn't have the issue, but this may affect how quickly you see other characters loading. This will essentially be the same as it was before Clockwork City. Further, we're introducing a new failsafe that will force your load screen to drop after 2 minutes if it's only waiting on textures. In the future, we will have more permanent fix. We plan to re-enable the new pipeline because it makes for better game performance. But when we do that, we'll be adding the equivalent of a switch on our side that we can turn off to fall back to the old system if we see these kind of issues crop up again, rather than make you wait for another patch. We also included several fixes for Clockwork City content, including quests, the Asylum Sanctorium trial, playability fixes such as using a charge ability that leads you into a loading screen, a fix for scrolling combat text, better being off-centered, and more. The size of this patch is approximately 417 megabytes in size. Okay, so this is really cool because most of us have known about the loading screen problem. I don't know if this is going to take care of the DLC problem that we experienced yesterday. I mean, we were in Blood Forge, right, Andy, yesterday?
Yeah.
So we all, me, Gooch, Duck, and Carl all ended up doing Bloodforge yesterday. And we were going to queue it, except we were still seeing that DLC bug. I don't know if this is going to resolve that. And I'm really happy that the devs did isolate the problem, and I knew they would. And it's, you know, it's been a pain, don't you think, Duck? I mean, we were PvPing last night, and I think we didn't have as many drops because I got to play with one of my subscribers, longtime subscribers, Todd, Wicked, a couple of us. We got in group. We had it was a crazy, AD was just stomping on us last night. They had full pop serve. They were zerging in full force. It was pretty nasty. And grats up to Silly Gamer. He's maintained Emperor C for a long time. He's one of the only mag DKs. He's been playing on his Warden lately, but he's one of the only mag DKs in that server that gives me a run for my money. Mag DK to mag DK. Silly Gamer is way better mag DK than I am, but there's not too many mag DKs that keep up with me the way Silly does. And Silly, congrats, man. You deserve it. I hate PvPing against you, but he deserves it, don't you think, Duck?
Yeah, him and his crew is definitely. It seems like BRK has been their home base and been able to hold that pretty well.
God, I hate this.
Quite annoying.
I hate this new flying system. They changed everything in this game, and I'm still trying to get accustomed to buttons. I'm trying to get my turbo boost going. Look,
I don't play DC, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the click thing. You got to click to enable flight, and then you have to hit the button, the same analog to go to supersonic speed, and it's I swear to God, whatever. You hit X to move up. It's crazy. It's just nuts. So you've been saying for a long time, they should have just reverted back prior to the first week, Duck. And
done something to fix it, and it sounds like I like that they said they were putting a switch in on their end, so any further update that happens, it sounds like they can just be like, well, and now it's not happening anymore because that didn't work. And I thought that sounded pretty cool.
What is going on with my flight?
Confident.
Yeah, I definitely think that. I knew Matt and them would all get their stuff, you know what I'm saying, together eventually. I mean, they always do, but it's trial and error. I mean, when you come down to it, you never know what's going to happen until, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, does it suck? Well, yeah, it really sucks. But playing this game, I haven't been on this game forever, Duck. I wish you had it. It's a crime that you don't.
I don't have time for that.
I know. Neither do I typically, hence why I don't play it anymore. I was really hardcore on this game at one time. When we were on PS4, okay, so I started out on PS4, and when I got my PlayStation, I'm like, this is one of the games that I wanted to do. It had a separate server, and my PC was kind of like, and I was like, I have all these tunes on DC, on PC. I was in one of the top trial guilds in the game, and I was mainly a heal or a troller. I know you don't know what a troller is. It's not a person who actually goes on my webpage or my channel and starts spamming me. I mean, you would think that's a troller, but in this game, they're called controllers. But it is what it is.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, so so I was a troller, and we're on PS4 now, on PC. Now, when I came to here, I wasn't able to get a lot of the content done because there was kind of some disorganization going on for that. All of a sudden, Game Breaker, who was previously SOE, broke away from Sony. So they were no longer Sony Online Entertainment. They became Daybreaker. And then all of a sudden, they merged the PS4 and PC server. So now they're cross-platformed. You can play on both platforms. When you play on PS4, you're essentially playing with PC players now. And my guild, my PC guild, was livid. Because they were like, PS4 players don't know how to run a fucking troller. They don't know how to do this. They were like mad as fuck. And I was like, calm down, guys. It's okay. I mean, it's not affecting us. We're on guild anyways. And they're like, it's not the point. And I was like, oh my gosh. So, and then of course, I was playing this for a while until not this Christmas, not last Christmas, the Christmas before that, they had an Elder Scrolls Christmas special deal, and that's when I got on. So 2 years ago to Christmas is when I joined Elder Scrolls. So around that time, slightly after, is when I installed and everything. So it's kind of cool. And then I put up my my DC account, and on my other one, I was like tier 8 or something, I don't even know how they got everything situated now in here. So, but I'm surprised, like, you play other games like Tanks, right? Or something?
World of the Tanks, yeah.
Yeah. I never played it. I think you'd be a better player than I would, but seriously, dude. But going back,
more experienced player.
Yeah. Going back, they did fix also some of the quest lines with Clockwork and Sanctorium, and I have yet to get into the Sanctorium on the PS. I want to. We're talking about doing it coming up because I just want the bow. There's a build I want with that bow. Normally I don't care, but there's something I really want to do with that bow. And I'm like, okay, I really want that bow for a build. I have plans for that thing. And but I don't know, man. You know, sometimes I feel I'm about to check out the armor room and see what we got going on as far as like if the gear is still the same in here. We're going to the Hall of Doom. It's the Hall of Doom. Anyways, what do you guys think here? Any viewers want to speak up here about some of the changes, fixes? That's why I'm on here. I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be great. I was actually planning on getting the update going on for the asphyxiation build today. I don't know when everything will be up on online. Gina did such a great job. Lewis, good morning. Wow, DCUO, this takes me back. Damn right it does, doesn't it? Oh, God.
Message back or anything.
No. When you said, I don't know, I got a download for Elder Scrolls right now. Like,
yeah, that's the fix. That's the new fix.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay, so, like, here's the old armory, but I don't know. Is this the new one? No, that's the old one, so I've got to go in the next hall. So, usually we have tier progression, so we have a BIS system in this game, Duck. Like, a real BIS system. It's tier progression system. So, like, if I go into, where is it? Dude, it's been a minute since I've done any of this. I feel like weird as hell. This is just weird. I can't even. I'm like, what buttons are what again? Okay, yeah, that's my ability bar. Okay. There's my. Yep, there's my combos. It's so weird. So that's... Okay, there we go. They changed, like, everything in this game. Jeez, Matesis. It's weird. I would never put myself in a trial right now, trying to replay this game in a trial. I'd get people killed. I would get people killed in a heartbeat. This is a sorcerer healer. When is this patch coming to Xbox? Today. It should be uploading right now. Let me go check. Morning, Robert. Matter of fact, let me go check that. I want to say it's being implemented as we speak. Xbox is in progress, Mustang. You should be getting it. Duck was like, the first week, he's like, go back to the old system. Maintenance it and go back. Maintenance it. You guys excited for new free clown crates? I want to see, yeah, I actually do want to see the Atro. I'm hoping. So we're going to get those, those crates for the event, if you guys were in on it. And I want the Fire Atronach mount. You said you want the Senshi, though, didn't you?
Me?
No, I think Uology said that. Wasn't sure. Where in the heck are my friggin'... Where's my tier gear shit? Did they change it again? So we have, like I said, we have a BIS system in this game. It's kind of unfortunate, but true. And everything's based on linear progression. I don't know if I can actually... I don't even know how to prop up the... Okay. That's that. No. No. Oh, what is that button? Anyways, you can go to There's deeds, maps, duties. So, okay, so we have 8-player over here, which is our tier. So you can see the tier progression. So tier 2 is your beginning stage, right? Tier 1 is like standard shit. Tier 3, pretty easy. Tier 2, everything's based on gear progression or your CP, your champion, your armor rating, or AR, your armor rating. So AR is very important in this game. The higher tier progression, the more you can access. Like right here, I can't access tier 4. My CR, it's the CR. My CR level is low because I don't have top end gear. I don't have the gear to access this content. So except on PC I do. So I'm tier 3 with this tune. And tier 4 would unlock unpaid dudes, Seeds of Riot. They must have upgraded it because I have the skin for this right now. So did they increase the CR on that? What the hell? Nexus was a bitch. Nexus of Reality was a pain in my ass when I did it first time. Paradox Wave, Assault and Battery, that was cool. Necropolis, I have not got to do Necropolis. It's one thing I never got to do. So I got up to the tier 5 top end, and I didn't get to do any of it. I did, I don't know if Halls of Hades was whatever. Didn't do Necropolis, didn't do League. Artifacts, I don't know if I did that. There's a lot of new shit in here. Tier 7 now. They're up to tier fucking 7 in this game. And oh my god, they got a shitload of stuff going on for tier 7. Holy shit. Yeah, and then so they have elite versions and normal. But elites, like the elite versions were always like, I thought they were there. Like you had normal mode, then you had hard mode. Like in Sun and the one we did with Superman and shit, that's what we did on that one. Dark Side, I was getting up for Dark Side. See, on PC, I'm like tier 6. I can't remember. I never got to do half of this stuff. I did Prison Break, though. And the Brainiac Battleship, I've done that. They must have switched it around. I didn't do none of the Dark Side campaign stuff. And I was involved with the Wonder Woman stuff and all that stuff when it was out with the lanterns, when we got all the new lantern shit. But man, they got so much for tier 8 and tier 7. I couldn't imagine. So BIS, right, is tier 8. That's top end gear. That's best in slot, right? If I tell you I have best in slot in this game, it means I'm tier 8. I have top end gear. That's it. You can't get any further. It's linear. I have no control. I put on one set for healing. I put on one set for DPS. That's it. That's it. It's BIS. It's tier. It's progression. And you have to progress throughout the game, and you have weekly lockouts in this game with resets, but except you can buy resets in this game, Duck. Could you imagine if in Elder Scrolls, if you had to actually get locked out of trials for a week? You want the bear skin? Shadow Wolf looks badass, though. Thanks, Mystic. No problem. What event? If you played during the weekend, if you just played during the weekend and beat a boss or ads or anything, Mustang, you had a chance of getting three free crown crates, one for each day. Straight up linear progression. It is. This game is. Did you get overwhelming ring? Yes, I did. We did it 5 times yesterday, Doug. Before I got it, and you got it for me, actually. So, Duck, we're fighting everything. I'm like, reload new tunes, and we're all switching tunes again. It's because we want those transmutation crystals. So, Duck was on DPS that run, or tank that run, Duck? I was tank that.
Or was might have been my healer.
Your healer. I was DPS on that run. And Uology was healing, and Carl was tanking.
No, you were tanking with the... Maybe it was. I think
it was, because the previous one is when Carl wasn't part of the group, and Carl ended up in the last group. Yeah. Remember? Oh, no. We got that dude, and we brought him in
with his DPS.
Right. So I was tanking. Right. Yeah, I was on the Nightblade tank.
Nightblade tank.
I was
on
with the
my Templar
Nightblade tank.
heals.
Right, and you were you were heals, Zoology was deeps, and Carl came in on deeps. And but yeah, guys, this game was really badass for me back in the day. I like the combat system in DC. DC's combat system was pretty good. As far as specking though, you were kind of limited. Tree progression for skill tree as far as like skills go. There's my overview on my shit. Iconic powers. So wait a minute, they did switch a lot of stuff up. They did switch a lot of shit up in this game. I don't even know how everything would work. You can have multiple loadouts on this game too, which is badass. I hope they do that. If Elder Scrolls brought loadouts that you could switch your role instead of respecking champion points, how would you feel about that, Duck?
I think it would be awesome.
It'd be awesome, right? You could have like your PvP load, your healer load. Oh.
I mean, I'd be totally down to like pay for each load. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it costs 3K to respec, but if it was even like 12K to pay for a new loadout, if I had limited amount of loadouts, you know, just another loadout would be totally awesome.
Yeah, I think it would go a long way. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, it's something that they should implement right away. You know, these things do come with time, you know. But given all the different roles that you can play in each class, that kind of gets it really badass. Does not appear to be another player on DCUO. Not at the moment. Usually people don't use this as like... This used to be like a main hub. There went somebody right over there. This is kind of like a traveling center. Rock, unless there's events going on and then everybody's kind of huddled up together in this place, but most of the time this is just a traveling port, so most people are out like doing the quest lines. Plus there's an event. I got a new quest line. I don't know what that was about, and it said meet him. I have no idea, but I'm not spec'd on my DPS loadout. I'm on my healer loadout at the moment. So like right here, you can go in and like grab groups and go into all the ports or instant queue it, and there will be players by like dueling areas or auction houses or whatever, or not auction houses, banks. We don't, everything's bind on pickup here. Or you can, I think you can trade in dungeons, but everything's bind on. It's BOP, you know. So we have, it's a BOP system. So, but you can sell like your crafted mods. Everything's modded here. We have no real crafting system in this game. It's pretty bland like that. That's one thing that the DC, as good as it is as far as like content, and they do such a great thing, especially with Flashpoint. Like they use Flashpoint. Now, do you watch DC at all, Duck?
No.
You're not. You never watched Superman growing up, Smallville or anything?
Well, yeah, I thought you were talking about the video game.
No. I'm talking about the shows.
I watched a little here and there.
A little here and there.
I wasn't like, yeah.
But you were a Marvel guy?
Didn't have TV growing up.
Yeah, but were you like? Did you like a certain hero or anything?
No, not really.
Not really. Some people aren't into it. I don't blame you. Okay, so DC,
like Ninja Turtles, you know.
Okay, well that's cool. That's cool. Reminds me of KOTOR, the space station. Yeah, exactly. It's what it is. Heal dungeon right quick. What, on this? Jack? Dude, they've changed so much, I don't even know if I can heal this on this dude at the moment. So because you have your weapon abilities, this is all my my healing stuff. I wonder, I could probably try tier 2. I haven't been on this dude forever. Oh my god. It's been like almost 2 years since I've even been on this. It's scary as shit. I tried to get on one day and I was like, I'll probably get people killed. But you know, let me go ahead. I'll see if I can queue a dungeon up here. So let me go to this. We'll go to the 4 mans. That's arenas. They added arenas now. Well, no, we had arenas. Legend PvP. I hate Legend PvP. I hated Legend PvP because it's cool. You get to play as your iconic dude, and you can unlock them. Some of them are a little bit more overpowering than others. There's 4 mans. Halls of Doom Armory. I'll keep it to the basics. We'll do Area 51 because it's been a minute. Okay. Okay. Confirm. Hopefully I even know how to check my little checkbox for when I'm in the queue. So every class in this game has 2 parts that you can play, Duck. So there's usually tank DPS or healer DPS or controller or troller. Not to the trolls that come on my channel and want to say, you're an idiot, Mysticraven. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I love that, right, Duck? Remember, Duck, you never watched a lot of YouTubers either. Am I right?
No.
For Elder Scrolls, you were pretty much like, I'm going to figure this shit out on my own. I'll take some advice.
The community in the game, you know.
Right. But do you remember when people were stacking CP? Remember that?
Well, I guess.
You're going to get me killed, Jackson. People are going to like boot me because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on my controller at the moment. I don't even know how to get my supersonic speed up and shit. George Reeves, a.k.a. Superman. Yeah, dude, he was the best, wasn't he? Oh, yeah, he was the best. DC Universe fanboy here. Yeah, Lewis. I loved it. They took Flashpoint in this one. Really good. You're an idiot, Mysticraven. Yes, Uology. Thank you. I know. Hopefully they can fix the console load screens. That's what they're doing today. But Jackson's gonna get me killed. I still can't log into ESO. Yeah, you can't, Eric. They're working on it on all platforms.
Hey,
so
look at your notifications and see how far you've downloaded.
Well, it's still in progress. So until the servers, even if you download it, it's successful until the servers
PS4,
go live.
You can. On PS4, you should be able to look at your notifications, and I have 67%.
My combat rating is 97 on this. What is the combat rate level on some of this content, I wonder? I'm 97. 150. No. Oh, updated file. Elder Scrolls has been updated.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Damn right. Because my shit goes on hibernation. But I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. The deals are rising. What in the hell, man? Wait a minute. What is this? Combat rating 40, suggested 42, and yet I have a 97 combat rate. What the hell, man? Is there something I'm missing? I have a combat rate 97 and I'm locked out. Oh, that's right, because I don't have the DLC for it. Oh, my bad. That's why. What's the top end? So right now I was tier 6. I knew I was like between tier 6 and tier 7 on this platform. But at one time I had best in slot. But they changed it so much. What's the new shit at? CR 160. What? 142. They switched to bottle ship. So tier 7's 142. CR 107 for tier 6. So I started on tier 6, I thought. But yeah. Now see, I got the stuff for Nexus and stuff. Nexus was such a bitch, man. Oh my God. When that trial came out, I wanted to scream. DCUO on PS only? No, it's on PC too. I have more PC DC than any. I have like 8 9 tunes. Like I was in like one of the hardcore. I don't know. They probably kicked me out of the guild now. I was in one of the hardcore guilds. What was trial? We did all. This is pretty much a trial game. You know, you can play casual if you want. Sure, I guess, because you can still earn your gear without progression. But we have drops, and then we can use those pieces to until we acquire our bis. So but it's pretty much a try. End game is fixated in this game, big time. You can have the quest, you can do the little events, you can do little upgrades, and la 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 la. This game's pretty much like if you're not top end trial runner, you're pretty shitball. You can do normal mode if you like, if you want to like be a normal mode player, guys. I downloaded the update already, but servers are still not live, right? That was surprising, Uology. At last, the cast was on PC, NA, and pugging. Yeah, dude! Did you listen to this? Okay, so I'm getting all these notifications. So I finally subscribed to Outcast, and I'm subscribed to Delta out of respect. Even though I was given a link where Outcast was talking shit about me, which was hilarious, because at the time, like, he's a great player. He's skilled. I mean, the dude's recovery time is sick as fuck. But then he's like making fun of me, and I'm like, dude, you stack CP, you ignored mathematical law, and then me and you get on a Fang Rush, and you're gonna fucking laugh at me? Well, I'm like, yeah, you're skilled, yeah, you got this, but shit, how much shit bypassed you? I mean, really? Like, wow. Boy, you're one to talk, dude, as far as, okay. But, I don't claim to be the best at all, but at least I didn't ignore MMO 101, whatever. So, that was surprising. But yeah, they were all doing pugs yesterday. Outcast was pugging, Delta was pugging. Now, here's my question. Why are they finally pugging?
Well, I think... How'd it go? Is what I want to know.
Oh, no, they did good. I got a little bit of Outcast stream.
So what were they pugging? What dungeons were
the dailies, just like I do.
Oh, okay.
Just like me. Just like me. Kane has to pop in. What's up, Kane? Are you mic'd up? Please tell me you're mic'd. Everyone's going to get them. Yeah, I could definitely see that you're watching. Do you got this game? Oh, shut up. Download it now. All of you now. DC, yeah. Are you hero?
No, I'm a villain.
Yes! Yes! Embrace the evil! Didn't know how to queue for pledges. He figured it out with some assistance from his viewers. Shut up! Oh my god! He didn't know how to queue for pledges? Oh my god! In his defense, that was an old conversation that someone was trying to make a point. What was he saying about Mystic? Oh, what was he saying? He was talking about, like, my build. And the funny thing about it is, now, this was a while ago. This hasn't been recently. This was months ago. But, I got linked the conversation. And it was hilarious because he was talking about my builds. But later on, as they're talking about my builds, because I was using the crafted set. Some of the crafted sets. And then later on, after Hordes of the Reach, what's Outcast using now on all of his configuration? Oh, no. Really? Are you kidding me? Why? I'm sitting here like, really? You're going to cut on me? Man, and it was just funny as hell, man. Okay, you're going to cut on my builds, but I'm using crafted set. Oh, God. Oh, gross. No, I give it up to Outcast, man. His shit's so much better now. He doesn't fluff anything. He shows everything like pre and after, and he's probably got some of the best recovery out of any player, hands down. So I don't want people thinking I'm bashing on Outcast. Oh my god, dude! How many live views have you seen from Gilliam doing a trial versus Outcast? Okay, so here's my point. When you take a look at Outcast video and you see between the 19 to 20 on a single and his recovery on his rotation, that during the mechanics, it's point. He doesn't reset his rotation. He knows his rotation even throughout the mechanics. Dude, that recovery is sick as fuck. I don't care. Like, you can tell he plays a shitload of trials when he can time his rotation based on mechanic. Yeah, like, no way, dude. That's sick. He knows his timer. Yeah. Yeah, and each player, but I've seen some of his vids where he's got the most craziest mechanics going down at the time, and he doesn't lose point ever. His recovery is just sick. It's just disgusting. He said Mystic's balls are blue. They are. I switch it up. It depends on each role. Wonder why they were pugging all of a sudden. Dueling Daily's never done before. Right. It's kind of interesting, isn't it, Rock? I was surprised he had that difficult queuing pledges, but once he got in there, he was beast. Oh, yeah. No, he was sick. Like I said, Outcast has the best recovery rotation. And what I mean recovery, I'm not talking about your stam or your magica recovery. I'm talking like his rotation throughout mechanics. His ability to recover. No, I mean his rotation throughout mechanics. Yeah, and I'm not bashing on anybody. I don't bash their builds. They can go ahead and talk shit about me all day long. They can do that. I've been doing this for the last year and something. Whatever. Should we tell my viewers what you were running the other day while we were in Vardenfeld?
I bet you he's still running it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we have a Templar running Burning Spellweave here, ladies and gentlemen. Are you still running that? Oh my god. Boy, you really need to get a PC, dude, and check out Uptime. It's like would you put a sorcerer in it? Oh, I got a kill! I'm asking, would you put a sorcerer, a Nightblade, in Burning Spellweave? You would put a Sork in it? Okay, but how many flame procs does a Templar have? All of that deals fire damage. All of it. Really? I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm not debating. My problem of it is uptime. It's always about your uptime. It's always about your uptime. I don't care how you build. I'm not telling you how to build. Here's the thing. I like the Burning Spellweave on the Mag DK for one reason. The delayed, the cross of the timer, the delayed time which is the downtime, which is a 4-second delay, right? I can time my rotation based on the on its proc, lay down my duration or my dots, and knowing that the 4-second delay isn't going to affect my DPS. And I'm believing most of the abilities that you said that are fire procced, I believe, are instance based. Because it's dot. But what about the other ones? It's a burn. That's a finisher. I was surprised he had that difficult queuing place. Keep reading. I'm just. Your voice isn't activated. They can't hear you. You have to go into settings and do all that. Okay, I got a couple of things here. Yeah, his Hodor practice, new trials on PTS for 6 to 7 weeks, plans it all out. We all want to hear that sexy whisper. Any word when servers are going back alive again? At the moment, it just says it's ETA is, I want to say, 3 hours. Let me check. Yeah, it's downloaded, but servers aren't live. In the next hour. So it's been down for like, 3 hours or some shit. A total of 2 or 3 hours. Wall elements, I agree. Okay, I'm not going to argue with you about wall of elements. Now here becomes my question: Are you using all your AOE's on your flame staff bar? I was about to say, you lose DPS on that, right? You're double destro, right? Okay, forgot about that. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to do double destro, I agree. You do double wall then? No, fuck that, dude. Get rid of the master friggin' lightning staff and just craft a Nirnholm Julie then. You're not going to get the it doesn't, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, technically, yeah, right. Yeah. Well, dude, no. Get rid of it. Craft a Julie. No, are you using Julianos with Burning Spellweave? What are you using with it? Why don't you do a 5? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Oh! Are you running a 5-3 config? Oh, please get out of my channel. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. No, never. Not since Horns of the Reach will I run any trial set unless it's 5. Now listen, Kane, this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. You'd pull more! Shut up, dude. Listen, if you're running double destro, can I give you a piece of advice? Listen, listen. Listen. 5 in foul, right? You usually have to have one person in trial running 5 in foul. Why? I'm asking you why. For off of what? No. Off of what ability, Kane? What is in 5 in foul going to give you? No. Yeah, the vulnerability. Okay, you get 8% boost to vulnerability, right? So check this out. Now it doesn't stack, right, on a single target. It just reapplies and refreshes. It won't stack. Okay, moving forward. Moving forward. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you, you can run 5 infal, right? Get the proc, right? You can run your Maelstrom Inferno on the back end, sacrifice, and you can double stack it, right? And then on the back end, keep your master, and then wear one piece. So you can do a 6-1, right? So you could go 6 light. That'll throw up your regen rate. 1 heavy. That'll throw up your survivability. Medium, you're going to lose out on what? 2% loss. You'll get the proc from your destro, right? Doing your reach, right? Proc. That's what you have to use, right? So you throw out the reach, you throw out the heavy attack throughout the rotation, you get the 5 proc on the infal. Now everybody's getting an 8% boost to the damage output on the single target, right? Running 3 infal right now, unless all buffs are applied, is not outproducing willpower currently, right? So if you're running a 5-3, you're pointless even running a trial jewelry set unless everybody has 100% uptime.
But your willpower's not gold? Is that
it has to be gold. Gold.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
I don't know
my.
if you've been on the inside joke, but yeah, we've told Mystic more than once. Because it's gold.
ESO needs to get the regular
Because
Monday
it's gold.
maintenance back on track, and they've been slacking too much. I'm talking to Kane, but his voice is inactive. Yeah, who's Kane? I ask that question every day, Rock. No, I'm joking, Kane. Well, he's definitely able.
Yeah, if you go to your party,
Kane and
Kane, if you go
no.
You go to the PSN chat and go to
Sacrilegious
settings,
bastard.
and you know how to. Sounds weirdo in the
I know,
background.
I'm kidding, Mystic. Finally snapped. He's talking to himself, right?
He's finally snapped.
Oh,
The
Well,
funny thing
it's
about
really
it is,
funny they can't hear me now
here's
either.
the thing, and this is why I'm saying this, Kane. I get to, like I said, I'm not going to dog on you for your configurations or whatever, but it seems, it was funny because you were on public. I mean, you were on Zone Chat yesterday and talking about cutting cookies. And the more I listen to your build, it definitely sounds like Betty Crocker's had her hands in your build a couple of times.
What? I don't know.
A lot? Did you just say that, Doc?
Well, that's so far, like, cutting cookies is like, I got the idea that phrase was meant for, people are basically taking other people's builds.
Right.
Yeah, so he's kind of the opposite of cutting cookies. He's so far off from doing anything that anyone else is doing.
Yeah, I'll give him that. You're right. Yeah, because
He's
not too many
definitely
Templars
not
are still
cutting
trying to run
cookies.
BSW.
Or, not having a 5-5 stack, fucking
Oh yeah, he's definitely
Everything
not running double
Kane's
stack,
doing
that's
is
for sure.
totally
I'll give it up.
off the wall.
See, now here's the thing. Like I've when I did the willpower test, like if I want to go with the 5-3-2 with a and maintain proc with, if I want to go with master or if something, I don't really care. I feel like it's more of a pain in the ass anyways. It's so marginal. Like to me, it's like is it worth the headache half the time? Is my issue. Like, I'm like, I would rather be playing the content for what it is than have to keep farming and farming and farming and farming and doing this and doing that. Here's the thing, like, I want to do Vet DSA. We're getting ready to amp up a couple of people for VDA. So you got it. Are you still going to be running that 5-3 config? Me and Duck still talk about that tank you brought in the ICP vet. We still talk about that one. Not you. You brought a new player who never didn't even tell us. We would have walked at least through the mechanics with him. We're like, he's like, oh, it's my first time. We're like, no, really?
This is Captain Sawyer to all Science Police units. All units, prepare for transport of the Special Containment Unit. Even with Sinestro's ring close to drained, his powers of fear are no joke, and his forces will be looking for him. So let's focus and leave the drama at home. It's go time, people.
Did you hear what Amanda Waller just said? Leave the drama at home. That's right. You go, Amanda Waller. No, dude, like, seriously, I don't care people's configurations. I don't. As long as the content's done at the end of the day, who gives a shit, right? I don't care. Right. I really don't care. Dude, have you read the last 2 days how many trolls come out? And basically, I've gotten called everything from a retard, a noob, a loser, a moron. And I'm like, it's funny because last time I checked, all your favorite YouTubers were stacking CP at one time. Still don't understand indifferent values all that well. Definitely. And I'm like, and at the end of the day, I don't care because they're still skilled. They still get it done. So, and matter of fact, they get it done better than, 99 point something percent, and they're skilled. So who am I going to go ahead and question them on their capabilities? I'm not, it's pointless, Well, we all can be like that. I think we all can be like that. We all can be better, we all can improve, So I somebody asked me about Succession. So I know you guys can't hear Kane here, but he just made a comment on Succession. And another viewer was telling me about that. It's the one where, so it keeps switching, right? Yeah. Well, it switches between your flame damage, your frost damage, and your lightning. So you'll get a proc throughout the rotation. Now, here's the thing, though. Well, listen, here, right. There is none, but it still rotates. But no. But listen, the new staff in Sanctorium is based on the same principle as Succession. So if you ran that with Succession, you could possibly, I don't know if the rotation would sync. The elemental forces would sync. If it syncs in line, ideally speaking, if it syncs, you would be looking at a very, very delicious set with the staff. If the staff effects sync with Succession, that would be delicious. Like, majorly delicious. You guys might hear my granddaughter in the background. Let me check it out. Yeah, sounds no shit. DCUO is anguishing. I'm still in queue. I was a big into NC soft games back in the day. City of Heroes. Oh my god, I loved City of Heroes, City of Villains. Love that game to death. It was so awesome. But yeah, so Succession would be really good with that staff. Now the thing about it is, since if you're running it, it becomes now the question, you're going to use Lambrus for the monster proc. You would be running it. Given the fact that you're dealing fire and lightning, Lambrus would probably be your better monster proc if you're running the proc. You'd have to run dual Destro, though. So you would have to be running a 5-3 because you have no other sets. Now, a lot of people are going to say you go between the Moon Dancers or Infal or, well, and you can use the one even from Halls. But here becomes the new question. Depending on the stats on your passives is the monster set you're going to take. But the Slayer buff is going to be questionable for me because of the willpower configuration currently. Here, let me see that, baby girl. Come here. Can Grapple see his change? Yes. Thank you, baby girl. You're so cute. My little granddaughter hand me change. Servers will be live or whatever. But I would still go over willpower probably versus any trials 3-piece config at the moment. What? Well, the thing about it is I kind of think it's a nice fact that the willpower has finally, you know, kind of resurfaced. It's kind of weird because when the stat changes, that's the debate we were having on PTS when I was testing this. How is Trinimac Valor set as a set? Trinimac Valor as a set for a healer is badass. DK run a Trinimac on a DK healer once. Woof. Woof. On the Sork healer? But what shield? The only shielding you're going to provide the group is Ward. What other one? But the shield has to be applied, a Trinimac shield has to be applied to another party member, not you. Hey. Oh, you're saying the shield applied to the pet will proc it. What, Hardening Ward? Dude!
I've never seen that happen.
No! Hell no, Cade. Cade, no. Cade, I'm glad my viewers can't hear you right now. No. No. I'm getting on my thing right now. We're going to read it, Cade. Hold on, I can't get in my game.
Check this out right now.
I'm checking it out right now. Right now. Right now. You know, you won't owe them apology. You will owe me an apology there, Kane. I'll apologize though. I have no pride. I'm shameless. Not in reference to the show. Okay, let's check it out. Now, that's one thing because I run a Sork tank, Kane. So when I use this ability, I know what it does. It's the one that gives the Magicka restore. One gives Magicka, and then the Hardened Ward gives more. That's the difference.
That's interesting.
No, you're talking about Sork. No, there's no shield for staff or even the hardening whatever. So check this out. This is what Hardening Ward does.
Heal ally, or which will apply to yourself and another party member. Or
right.
Healing ward.
That's the rest, though. There's no Destro staff shield. Right. Right. Yeah, it's right here. It's called Hardening Ward. Okay, let's read this. It's the one that gives the restore for your Magicka. One gives a restore bonus to your party members. It doesn't shield them. It gives them a restoring towards their Magicka, Kane.
And would that end up proccing it?
It won't, because
that would be a bug, basically.
Yeah, that would be a bug, but it doesn't, because it's not a shield. You're applying the buff, not the shield. So here's the deal: Hardening Ward.
Have you ran Trinimac on a Sork healer? No, because you don't have shields that apply to your party members. So why would you?
Well, because nobody gets shielded from anyone other shields. It's my shield.
Exactly.
It's not their shield.
Like, if it does proc it,
I'm wondering if when you shield the Twilight, would it proc it? Right. That's my point. So you would have validation in that essence. You wouldn't have validation if on party
usually off in some fucking corner fucking off while you're trying to group everybody up.
This is the one thing when we debate all this, it's like now you guys are going to make me go test something that I didn't ever want to think about testing. So now I'm going to have to go check it out.
Are we open? Are we on? What's going on?
The server's not up yet. I'm still waiting on a queue in this game. My granddaughter's in front of me eating eggs with my daughter. My poor daughter has to hear me. Okay, so check this out. Here we go. Conjured Globe of Daedric Energy, protecting, granting a damage shield for you and your pets. Right? Right. So, the other one is less than the Hardening Ward, but it offers the restore, the minor shit. So hold on, let me get that one open.
Minor magic restore.
Yeah. Minor magic restore. So it's the empowering ward, because I use empowering ward on some builds.
I use on my sword.
Which will also give the minor intellect. That's it. So that's the difference. The hardening ward will give you more of a shield. Right? Okay. So you get the minor intellect on that one, and on the hardening ward effect, we're looking at your additional damage. So though no shield will hit an ally, but will it proc from a pet being shielded? Now I hate you, Kane, because now I have to go check it out. Uh-huh. But the pet could proc it. Yeah, I'm thinking the pets getting shield could be considered the ally. It could proc. Yeah. Which I've never tested because I never thought about it.
Honestly, I feel like if you consider yourself an ally...
You a hero? No, I'm a villain, Rage. I am definitely not a hero in this game. I'm a villain. No. Everybody needs to be villains. No, we don't. We actually have a friend named Villain, though. So... But yeah, I'm a villain on it. I play villain hardcore. The only reason I didn't go hero, let's say why I didn't go hero. So when I was queuing PvP in the beginning, I was trying PvP out in this game. Which PvP in this game is really bad. Oh my god. When I was trying PvP out in this game, there was floods of heroes. So I said, fuck that, I'm going villain. And I've gone villain ever since. Nobody wants to play the bad guy, man. But it's a reflection of, like, my channel. You know? I'm actually really good, but people just portray me as evil. Or am I evil? Becomes the question. Because everybody's like, you're so toxic, Mystic. Mystic, you're so toxic. You suck. I'm a villain. I have a 172. Dude, you 172 CR? Oh my god, Rage. You know, Rage, I definitely got to get my bearings in this game back. But dude, that is so badass. And coming from this, man, are you in top tier? Then Rage or tier prior, because I don't even know what top tier. I mean, some of the top tier gear in this is crazy. Hardening ward for survivability and power ward for sustainability, right, Rock? And that's the thing, though. We're debated now. Yo, nice on DCUO or DCU, yeah, definitely. I used to love this game, man. I was a little more hardcore on the PC. But on PS, I was like, oh, you know, I'll just go ahead and roll in. My first trial. Okay, listen, guys. So I did my first trial on this game. And we get in just something simple, like a simple trial, right? And all of a sudden, we had 2 trollers. Now, I'm a healer. And I'm solo healing this. Because we just did a pickup. Like, you know, we were at the hall, everybody, like, looking for, you know, whatever. I'm like, I got solo heal on this, because I had already skipped some stuff. The heroes are going to kick somebody's ass. Oh, shit. Anyways, so I'm there, solo healing, and I'm fine until I start bottoming out. Now, we had 2 trollers. Now, that's the big thing. Now, okay, so the 2 trollers, one is going to be a bot troller, or basically just keep spamming, the one ability to refresh the one troller throughout his rotation who feeds the entire rest of the party, right? So you use a 2 troller setup. One's going to be a refresh for Prime, and the other one, Prime, is going to refresh for party. And that's how you do it, typically, right? It's just easier that way. Because if both of them run full rotation, right, it ends up sinking down anyways. But none of them are actually refilling my power source. And that's where I have to heal from. It's like your Magicka pool in this game. And all of a sudden, I'm solo healing, and there's like, where's the heals? I'm like, I don't know. Where's my fucking power? And the one troller isn't even going ahead and using any restores. He has a DPS loadout coming in as a troller role. But his troller role had all DPS abilities instead of restoring effects. And I was livid. I'm like, and my guild was like pointed that out. Like, a lot of players don't know how to properly play Troller, and it was really bad. Still figuring everything out. Looks like City of Hero, but less action. I can't get a queue right now. It says I think I'm still in queue. What? Shut
What do you mean, like permanently shutting them down?
No way.
Says who?
So it's hearsay. It hasn't came from Game Breaker. Oh my gosh. This game in its prime was really good. What do you mean? I've been around forever. I've been around since UO, man. Don't make me feel old. God damn you. I'll kick you from this channel right away if you make me feel old again, Kate. Fuck out now. What?
Hey,
no, I was a mud player. You know what muds are? Don't know what a mud is? I used to play muds back in my younger days when I was a teenager and PC was still. I was like, I played Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering. Do you play the online? You ever play the online version? On the online? I was an alpha tester for that game. I was one of the I was the closed tester for that platform, and it's still being used today. I actually knew one of the devs actually knew me, and they asked me, to come aboard. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I loved Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering was shit. I played D&D. I played paperback D&D. I also played all the console games. I played the old TSR games, man, in D&D. Do you ever play the TSR games? Like, dude, I had Menzo Baranzan for my PC. I read did you even read the Dark Elf trilogy? Oh my God. The Dark Elf trilogy. Now, what about you? Were you always into fantasy, Duck? Drizzt Do'Urden. Drizzt Do'Urden. Yeah. That's the Dark Elf. That's based on the Dark Elf trilogy. Homeland, Exile. Yeah, all those books. Salvatore is the shit. My favorite author. They should turn that fucking series into a movie, Hollywood. You bastards. Lord of the Rings ain't got shit on that book. Yeah. Drizzt Do'Urden was
I think now with the graphics they got going, with the CG they got going on, I'm
assuming combat's position shield won't proc Trinimac Valor. No, it does.
CGI
Robert.
The fuck out of it.
I use that combo.
Fucking awesome.
Combat's position shield will proc Trinimac. Definitely. Never know till you try. No, I've done it. It works. Man, if I was on my healer in ESO at 4 a.m., I get a faster heal than this. Yeah, it's bad. And then Kane here said their Game Breaker might be shutting down these servers. That would suck. Such a good game. Apparently in DCUO healers skew slower than DPS in ESO. That's so good.
How many people you got going in?
This game was really good. Like, what I liked about DC is what they did for the storyline. So, the nice thing, okay, I know, I'll just kind of go through it with people who don't know what DCUO is. Everybody know who Lex Luthor is in this room? Duck?
Yes.
Okay. So, Lex Luthor... Superman's arch enemy. Maybe they have a secret love affair in some alternate universe. I don't know. Oh, looky, I got my queue. Yes. Oh my God, I think I'm actually queuing in. Well, there's two people.
Oh shoot, that's a license. That's not good.
What is going on? There's a 172. He'll slaughter this place. It's Undertaker. You're a villain. Destroy something. I should. Did you ever play Marvel Heroes Omega? I tried it, Fingers. I couldn't get into it. I wanted it to be a little bit more than what it was. Game looks a lot fun if you can get a group going right. I made you leader. That's me. Oh, okay, Rage. I don't know. Like, do we do the walk-in or do we just go in? So Rage, one of my viewers, went in. So I'm trying to remember even where the thing is. Rage. I could probably... okay. If I can even... Let me get to the hall. One of my viewers actually jumped on. He's got a 172 CR. Oh my god, this dude's gonna rip. This dude is so gonna rip. Rage, you gotta bear with me, dude. It's been a minute since I've been on this. This dude's so gonna rip. 172 CR in a tier 2. Holy shit, he's gonna rip up so bad. He's gonna kill it.
About Marvel Heroes, I actually happened to play that.
I tried it. I was kind of like,
I was like, oh, so this is Marvel Heroes Diablo.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the hall and then we'll just manually go in.
Uh-oh. That would not be... Oh, yeah, one-shotted.
There's Deathstroke hanging in the above the Lazarus pit. So it's kind of funny. Okay, so Lex Luthor travels from into the past to the future to try to alter the timeline because Brainiac has taken over, right? And basically everything's gone, supposedly. But Lex Luthor has his own agenda, and then everything changes once again with the Flash and Flashpoint. Everybody knows what Flashpoint is, right? Are we on board with Flashpoint? So
I'm not currently hip on the new fucking Marvel universe.
Okay. Well, no, this isn't alternative. This isn't canon. So because Flashpoint, at the point that so they can take Flashpoint in any type of situation DC can, and the devs did that with this and change canon. So it gives it a viability to change canon. You can change canon. It's like boom. Okay, we'll change the canon. You know. I'm trying to see what. Do you want to do armory, Rage? Why don't we go into the armory? You're 172. We might be able to duel this with your badass DPS. So I'm in the hall and I'm at the armory port. I don't know where the other one is. So we could try to queue it, but we could probably just duel the armory. That's a 4-man too. I'm waiting for him to get here. I'll meet you in the armory, dude. This is a dungeon. Anyways, so crazy, man. It was like the storyline that they did in this game was badass. Like so badass, and it just made you keep playing it because it didn't need to be canon. Like, because everything got switched up, man. Everything kept getting switched. If you die, don't kill me, Rage. I haven't been on here for 2 years.
Don't kill me.
Hey, Mystic, I used to run Trinamac on my Sork, and it would proc off of the pet. Oh, there you go, dude. Kane, it does proc off pet. Do you go some 2-player missions? We could. You could. Actually, that's a good idea. We'll do 2-player mission.
It does proc off pet? I knew it.
Yeah, it does. Whatever. It's like he's like, I knew it. See, Mystic, I was right. Yeah, it doesn't have to proc off the party, Mystic. No, it doesn't. No.
But doesn't it land on the pet, basically? And does the pet,
on being on the back end, you mean? That would be hilarious.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good question.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it proc, but my pet's in the back. It's nowhere near the mobs. Okay.
Yeah, that happens a lot with my pet. He's always off in some fucked off corner.
Okay, we're going to do 2-player. We can do whatever. Ooh, let's do Lighthouse, dude. It's the daily.
Hi.
Okay. Dude's gonna rip this. I queued we're gonna do duos. Nice! Slick!
Oh, shoot.
Duo up! And they got cool things going on in this game. So you can earn your like your shit for it.
You hear that?
You hear that?
Thought I heard something.
Yeah, you did.
Probably just some rats, man.
I'm not no rat, man.
Ain't never rats. Go warn Diego we got company. I'll
Yeah,
make sure to
give
give you a
Diego.
warm greeting.
Let's do it! Dude, this dude's gonna rip. He's 172. He's gonna kill everything. He's down here already fucking shit up. I should have had a troller for this. Oh, dude, he's lightning too.
I love this venom. I feel so strong. Wait, don't hurt me. Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
He's already on the first mini boss thing. He's like, yeah, dead. Okay, so you have different travel speeds. As you guys can see, he's actually... All I have to do is just keep him healed. Okay. Get out my eye. Alright, he's just destroying everything.
You're on our turf now.
Probably could have sold it.
Oh,
Yeah, 172? Hello. Look at him. He's got electric fields going on everywhere, just flying around. Yeah, dude's ripping. Rage is killing it.
Bane will give me venom too.
He's ripping this hellhole. He's like, yeah, screw it. Everything's dead. Diego.
You ain't getting past me. You trashed my operation. Allow me to repay the favor.
You ain't repaying shit,
Day
bitch.
today? Is it
This
the horny
is
seven?
my dude Rage. You haven't seen him. You don't know what he's about. Ow! I'm in the poison.
You ain't won. Bane's waiting to crush you.
Go run a venom. Let us know where the Trinamac drops if it's on your pet or your allies.
Can we get into ESO right now?
No, it's still down. I'm trying to keep up. He's got super speed. He's like the Flash on, like, you know. He's going. I'm just healing. I should have been on a troller just to keep him alive. He doesn't even need heals. He just needs power at this point.
What gives?
Okay. So I gotta still remember my
Love this venom. I feel so strong. Venom is supposed to make me invincible. Ow, that really hurt. What gives?
I'm trying to get.
Bane says if we smash you, we can keep your
He's
stuff.
ripping. He is so ripped.
Beast. Pretty sure I'm not married here though. So.
Kill him. I'll get it open. Okay. I love this game, guys. I wish you would have tried this, Doc, when it came. Like it was really good. Except Mystic stuck somehow. Okay. Super speed people just get to go. He's like, I'm down here.
Great. Now I'll never get to have venom. Ow! Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Wait. Venom is now I'll never get to have venom. Wearing off.
You can get like achievements still in this game too. So you can get time achievements, everything else. So like there's casual aspects of this game.
So you're
like
going after
between the
Bane?
two, like the 2-man,
Funny, I
4-man
didn't think you
stuff's more
villains were the human
casuals.
interest type.
But trials,
shutting
there's normal
Bane
trials, then hard
and
mode
you
trials,
down for
and
good.
hard mode is pretty, you know, the elite of the elites. Doesn't change progression though.
Nice dancing with you, but I have bigger
Nightwing.
problems to deal
Don't
with.
run from me, Nightwing. Nightwing just ran like a bitch. Rage just was like smacking Nightwing down, like, take it, motherfucker. I'm gonna kick your ass, Nightwing.
Who the hell's Nightwing?
You don't know who? It's Robin.
Oh.
Yeah.
The juice is loose.
Grayson later becomes Nightwing.
Sweet. I will be getting Axiom birds today.
Whoop, whoop.
Sorry, I'm a conscious
What
help.
gives? Venom's wearing off. I'm taking you down. For Bane! Oh, Venom's wearing off.
Oh yeah, Mr. Got the combo.
Why, you... Wait. Venom is supposed to make me invincible.
I'm not even worried about loot at this point. Rage is ripping the duo up. I feel kind of like, you know, am I contributing? Biggest thing for me to do is get these, just get the heals down, the wells and stuff. Let him do his thing.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Get a good troller with DPS. There's Croc. Did he bug? Okay. No, he just DPS so fast that Croc couldn't talk.
I always knew you were a coward.
I love that skin, by the way, dude. That's a badass skin, Rage.
Bane certainly is
Was that an
popular.
achievement?
Luckily, I have friends too.
That is
Right,
a badass
Huntress?
skin.
We've got to get Venom off the streets. The sooner we take down these two, the sooner we can tackle Bane.
Fuck you, Nightwing!
This is where
They're trying to get Venom off of here. Huntress, whatever.
Lucky
Her
shot.
fucking bow knockback is retarded.
I can't wait to hear what Batman
Yeah,
will
I
say
got
about
the
this
Huntress
one.
for us, Rage.
We get free, kick ass, and he never needs to know. Get cracking.
All right.
I love that skin.
Some old-fashioned.
Is that a skin?
Drain
Or is that a
Bane's venom
costume?
when he's down, so he don't juice
Looks so
up again.
badass. I gotta check
This
it out.
stuff's gone tricky, so the less he gets,
About 2 episodes per year on the average, right? Yeah, tell them to slow down. They want you to slow down a little bit, Rage, because you're going so fast. He's 172. We're in a tier 2 and he's 172. He could be doing like tier 6, tier 7. There he is. He's sleeping. He's like, oh yeah,
That's
tier
what we
2.
really need for you.
There's Bane.
Croc chow.
He's done. He destroyed it. He 86 this like crazy. And see, the funny thing, there is a mechanic here. It just didn't happen. He'll enrage. Okay, so Bane will enrage. He'll start hitting these pillars and knocking them down. Except Rage was Undertaker was literally DPSing it past the mechanic. He's just like, we don't worry about mechanics. What's a mechanic in this game? Yeah. We'll do another one for the viewers. Maybe amp it up just a little bit. This dude was just ripping. 172 CR though. I mean, this is what linear means, guys. This is a linear. This is what like linear and bis and all that stuff means.
That thing's coming at me. Help, guys.
Alright, let's see. We'll do one more duo.
Still coming.
Hold on. Let's go.
Good night.
What are you on? You on tanks?
Yeah. Yeah, I got
Okay, we can do, I can't do tier 5. Ooh, let's do Star Labs. We gotta leave in 10? Okay, I gotta leave in 10 minutes, guys, so I'm gonna add, we're gonna do this real quick. Hopefully I can get it in. Rage will probably bust it through. It's tier 4.
Churchill 3.
Dude, you busted ass, dude. This game was so badass back in the day. EA Battlefront 2 on the other hand. Okay, here we go. No ESO today. It's not up. Server maintenance.
I think that
I'm on
we
DC
should make a parody
with the viewer.
about best in slot gear when
About best in
multiplayer
slot?
Skyrim comes out. No, when multiplayer Skyrim comes out, we should just make a parody of best in slot gear. Make a whole bunch of fucking stupid ass gear.
Oh, my
Skyrim
stuff's
fucking-
full. Undertaker.
No, not Elder Scrolls. Skyrim when it drops for multiplayer, which is coming probably the first year. There's absolutely no best slot in that game. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, well, there's no best in slot in Elder Scrolls. That's the point of what we're going off
That's
with
why
this.
I said we should make a parody about it, like funny, you know.
This is what we're playing right now, me and a viewer. This is a Abyss
So is
setup.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, there's progression. There's tier progression.
Unit damaged. I detect a threat.
No. The invisibility set from Skyrim is the best set in Skyrim. What do you think, Doug? No, it's
You can even pick up the stuff in that. It's pretty badass.
I don't know, man. I don't have time for Skyrim.
You're in. First, we'll need to hack 3 separate terminals to gain access to the central core. I used Brainiac key signatures to open the door to the first terminal in the inverse gravitational lab. But you'll have to restore the gravity to gain access.
He's so fast.
Incoming attacks. Target engaged. Incoming attacks. Unit damaged.
Oh, dude, he's got the rifle too. Oh!
I detect a threat. I detect a threat.
Do you get that long shot combo out with the grenade? I can't do that one. I always mess up on the grenade. There it goes. Yeah, he's got it. Brainiac droids.
Damage detected. Weapons activated.
Dude is badass. 172. I'm just like, I'm gleamed.
Repairs initiated.
I got the term.
One down. Docking bay alpha door now open. Whoops. Brainiac forces. I'd open the bay doors and clear house before going down to the terminal on the bay floor.
Okay. We got to go back up, don't we, Rage?
Retargeting. Attack initiated.
The servers would be up right now, but they're sending fucking loot crates to 10 million players.
You know what? I'm happy about that. Bring on the loot crates, man.
Damaged.
What about you, Andy? You went in that loot crate?
Repairs initiated.
I can't even kill this dude. I'm just dragging him to
Hurry
rage.
up,
I just got stuck.
I hope I get another really good motif.
Systems damaged.
Down to maintenance. Figure.
The healer will never deal good DPS.
Repairs initiated.
I'm picking up the bomb. Where's that bastard? Whatever, I'll drop it.
Attack protocol initiated. Incoming attacks. Join us.
Aria, come here, honey.
Initiated. Systems damage.
Dude, he's got this grenade. You should see this. This guy's long shot grenade combo down perfect. It's so badass. He's like hitting the grenades. So badass. I have to go around that room. I hate that glass door. Okay. Get the terminal on the other end.
Bye-bye, baby. Come here. Friend, I have to go bye-bye. Come here.
That's two.
Give me
Opening life
one more
support
minute,
systems
babe.
for business.
I'll be done.
Careful. Satellite knows something is up. I'm showing extra resistance at the central hub.
Repairs initiated.
Wells down.
Damage.
Every day my old lady leaves for work, the dog gets mad.
Aria, what are you doing?
Look at him. So he's got the combo. What he does, when you're looking at Undertaker here, he'll throw up the weapon combo and then throw out the ability, and that'll amp up his damage output on his rotation. So you have a rotation in this game, and he knows how to like use his. See, he's actually throwing out rifle combos and then throwing up ability combinations. Combat-wise, this game's pretty badass. Always was.
I detect a threat. Incoming attacks. Unit.
God damn it.
He's blowing everything up. He's like, screw it, we're getting through this. You can pick him up and toss him too, but he's just blowing them up.
Surrender. Incoming attacks.
All I'm doing is laying out the wells and stuff. Every time he kills something, it heals him.
Join us. Systems damaged. Unit damaged. I detect a threat. Systems damaged. Unit damaged.
I'm down. Knocked out. He's got him. Okay. I got to get going, guys. Rage, I have to cut this scene. I will be back on later today for anybody who's wanting to know. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Undertaker for coming in here, playing, getting some things done. If anybody has any questions, comments, please post below. Once again, Duck, Kane, thank you for dropping in on the show today. I appreciate it, guys. I will talk to everybody later. Once again and always, have a nice day.